Hello, hello! My name is Callista, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. In the last episode, we were exploring the fallow mire. It is cold, it is wet, it looks pretty miserable. It's just like the UK. I'm feeling very at home on this map. Now then, we are trying to make our way down to the south. We're looking for some missing soldiers. Now then, I think the way that seems to make the most sense to me would be to, just kind of follow this little trail. Admittedly, this rift, if this is what I think it is, then I highly doubt I'll be doing this today. Alrighty then, onwards. Let me start my timer.
No sign of the Avvar who want to challenge me, or the Inquisition soldiers.
I hope the Avvar haven't gotten bored with the hostages and that they understand how hostages work.
I mean, I would imagine they understand how hostages work. They're Avvar, not stupid. Now then, keep your fingers crossed that in this episode Aenor doesn't get struck by lightning, because she came very close to that in yesterday's. Oh, look at the rippling on the water. Look at that. Oh, I'm just so impressed. I know I keep gushing about how beautiful I think this game is, but I can't help it. I think this is absolutely stunning. Oh, yeah, it's not worth it. Those bodies just seem to have diseased tissue on them anyway. The daughters of song, wine, music, poetry, and the wanton and frenzied indulgence of carnal fancies. These things characterize the hedonistic cult known as the Daughters of Song. Calling them an order of the faithful lends them a legitimacy they do not deserve. The daughters and sons, though they saw themselves also as daughters, celebrated Andraste's holy union with the Maker in almost every way imaginable, and it was only the holy union they venerated. Andraste's life, her war, her teachings, and her sacrifice were blithely ignored. At its height, the Daughters of Song numbered in the thousands. They maintained a stronghold in a village called Verlay in the fields of Ghislaine. Verlay saw a yearly event during which the Daughters of Song paraded carven images of the Maker's glory through the square. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous Let's try that again. The Daughters of Song were wiped out by the righteous forces of Emperor Draken during his campaigns to unite all of Orlais. When the Emperor's forces sacked the village, the daughters would not arm themselves and were either killed or captured. The village was destroyed and the cult never recovered. From Before Andrastianism, The Forgotten Faiths by Sister Rondwyn of Tantervale. I find the anger that Rondwyn has for the Daughters of Song, I find it rather annoying. I'm going to be honest, because here's the thing, the Daughters of Song, it doesn't seem like they were doing anything bad. I can understand indignation, because let's be honest, this seems like a sex cult. Let's be brutally honest. They were having orgies, and they were parading carven image of the Maker's glory. They were parading around wooden dicks that they were saying was the Maker's dick. Like, let's be honest, that's what they were doing. They were just, we have the Maker's penis, just wandering through the streets, orgies everywhere. I can understand why she'd be like, this is such an, indignant way of, worshipping the Maker. Where is the dignity? Where is the gravitas? Blah, 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 blah. Like, I can understand that. But, like, what is it? When the forces sacked the village, they wouldn't arm themselves. They didn't want violence. They just wanted to get laid and look at dicks. Like, that's all they wanted. That's all they wanted. These people weren't hurting anyone. It's not like they were a cult that was like, we shall rape and pillage. Like, no, they were just like, free love, man. free love and wooden dicks. Like, these people weren't doing anything wrong, or at least nothing that I would consider wrong. Admittedly, probably all of them had STDs, let's be honest, but like, as long as they're keeping it to themselves, they're not inflicting that on anyone else, they're keeping it within the cult, like, it's just the anger she seems to, you know, take with them. I'm like, they don't deserve that. Let them do. Like, let them be. If they just want to have orgies all the time, fuck it. You do you, Daughters of Song. A plaid weave, goddamn. Of course the plaid weave is next to the book about orgies. Of course it is. Now that, hello. You're right. I absolutely love how tall the Avvar are in comparison with all the other races.
So, you're Herald of Andraste. My kin want you dead, Lowlander, but it's not my job. No fears from me.
Also, I love the accent the Avvars have, because it's very reminiscent of my actual accent rather than the BBC accent I tend to put on most of the times. They've got my accent. This place looks like home. This is very comforting for me. What are you doing here? Why aren't you attacking? Are my missing people hurt? Goodbye. I think this is the thing that's preying on Aenor's mind, first and foremost.
The other Avvar kidnapped an Inquisition patrol. Are they all right?
A few were injured in the skirmish, but they were alive. Last I saw them. Someone's trained them well. They killed more of us than I thought they would.
Good job, Colin. Yeah, more of us. So this guy is including himself in that group of Avvar, in which case, why aren't you attacking?
I thought the Avvar wanted to fight me.
Our chieftain's son wants to fight you. I'm called in when the dead pile up. Rites to the gods, mending for the bleeding, a dagger for the dying. That's what I do. I don't pick up a blade for a whelp's trophy hunt.
Makes sense. So this is the clan's shaman, it would seem. It would make sense that he'd be like, I have no interest in your glory. I'm just here to deal with spirits and the dead. Oh shit.
Why aren't you with the other Avvar?
Trying to figure out this hole in the world. Never seen anything like it's like. They spit out angry spirits. Endless. What the sky's trying to tell us? I don't know.
Well, they're called Fade Rifts.
They're caused by the breach in the sky. It was some kind of magic gone wrong.
I know that, Lowlander. I'm talking about the Lady of the Skies. Do you not know her? Can't you see the warning she writes through the bird flocks in the air?
Interesting how widely Ferelden beliefs diverge.
Call me Ferelden again, Elf, and see how far you get.
Yeah, Solus, this man isn't Ferelden. Don't call him that.
Farewell, then.
Watch the water.
You don't call Avars Ferelden, just like you don't call the Irish British. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's not right. Okay, and who's first? You! Do a scream, and bap him! Okay, one down. You're down, and look at him go! Thank you for helping out, friendo. You didn't have to, but it's very much appreciated. And get down. Back in the ground. Oh, hello! You're right, big boy. Keep on spinning. And you know what? Take a sip. And back. Ha. Even more of them. Okay, there we go. Excellent work, guys. Anything to say?
can mend the gaps in the air?
There's a reason people have been following our herald.
Maybe you do have a god's favour.
I mean, no. No, I'm just very, very lucky, please. Oh, God. This guy seemed nice, and now he thinks we're favored by gods. Oh, goddamn. Anything? Hello?
Aye.
Aye.
Farewell, then.
I see you.
Watch the water.
I see you over there. Oh, hello. Don't mind if I do. God, Aenor's probably just thinking, I hope he doesn't go back to the other Avvar and start telling them, oh yeah, the Herald of Andraste, 100% favoured by gods. Like, although, to be honest, if he wants to go back and say, oh, she's blessed by our gods, I think Aenor would find that a lot more comforting than like, oh yeah, she's blessed by Andraste.
Oh, quite a smell.
These people never had a chance.
Yep. Ooh, thank you kindly. Oh, and they're pissed. They're pissed that we took their shit. I'm sorry. But you have to die now. There we go. Good stuff. Actually, that reminds me. Blackwall buddy. Yeah, we do have a better shield for you. Take that. Don't have anything better there. And also, Varric buddy, because I believe, yes, this is rogue armor. Oh. Part of me wants to give this to Sarah, because Sarah has really bad armor, and it's not like we could give her the Carter coat. That is dwarf trained only. But then Sarah's not here. It's pointless it being in our inventory when we could be using it now. So, yeah, I might put Varric back in the Carter coat. When we next get back to Haven and I'm upgrading everyone's stuff, I might put him back in the Carter coat and give Sarah the Griffin mail. I really hope that at some point we just find generic rogue armor. And that way they can all look like themselves rather than looking kinda doofy. Come on, jump. There we go. Nicely done, Aenor. Oh, hold up. Hold up, I want to check something. Yeah. This is where the rift is, isn't it? This is what I was thinking of. Yes, it is. I remember you. I remember you because you have like 3 despair demons and a revenant. No, it does depend on the level. Let's... No, come on, let me... Nope! No, thank you! I'm a bit cocky. I'm not that cocky. Nope. That is stupidity trying to fight that, and my mother did not raise a stupid child. No, thank you. We will leave that the fuck alone, and we will come back to that another day. Excuse me. Thank you kindly. Varric, what are you doing? Okay, oh. Okay, we might as well. It's right here. Okay, Solus, if you would be so kind. Put it up and... Veil Fire in the Fallow Mire. These particular Veil Fire runes are completely impenetrable, but staring at them brings about the mental image of some kind of plant, and the impression that it is somehow important. Then it fades. Okay, where... Oh. Go get him, and Aenor... Oh, shit. Oh, flipping heck. Do scream, and then do a bow. And spin. Come on. On it. And you. Come on, and back. And scream. And spinny spin. Okay, everyone's doing A-okay for health. Take him out. Aenor, what are you doing? Get in there. There we go. Okay, good stuff, guys. There we go. Apparently the game was listening to me. Ask and you shall receive. Just generic rogue armor. Thank you, game. At long last. Got what? I've got to look at it. I bet it's going to be shit. I bet it's only going to have like 70 armor or something. It's going to be useless. And last but by no means least. Thank you. Okay, let's have a look. Oh my, it's actually useful. He's only level 8, but oh, by the time we get back to Haven, by the time we finish the Fallow Maya, Sarah might have passively leveled up to level 9. Oh, that is useful. That is very useful. Also have that. There we go. Okay, excellent. Fabulous. I'm very happy about that. But we can't stand around. Let's keep moving forwards. Oh, that's Blood Lotus. That's fine. Oh, hello.
It's the Herald.
Ah, it is me. And spin. Ah, they went down so quickly. It's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. Now then. You're coming with me. You're fine. And yeah, I thought I saw you wandering about in the woods. So... Oh, wasn't it at the beginning of this episode, Aenor was saying, we haven't seen any Avvar? Well, yeah. Seems they were camped further in. The Lost City of Barendur. On the 15th day of my journey across the Tevinter Imperium, our caravan reached a great rolling plain. Swaying grass hid flocks of birds, so vast that when they took flight, their numbers blocked the sun. This, our guide informed us, was the great city of Barendur, wonder of the ancient world, famed for its fountains which were said to grant eternal youth. Legend has it that during the celebration of the winter solstice, Carinatus, High King of Barendur, turned away an envoy from the High Priest of Dumat. The priest called upon his god to punish Carinatus for the offence, and the dragon god of silence answered him. Months passed. The kingdom of Barendur fell silent. In distant Minrathous, the priests of Razikael dreamed of dark omens. Their oracles declared that a dire fate had befallen King Carinatus. Finally, the fearful High King of Minrathous sent a company of soldiers to Barendur. The men reported that the road which led across the northern plains ended abruptly. They walked for leagues over barren, empty rock where the kingdom of Barendur had once been. All of it swept from the face of the world by the hand of a god. Not a single stone of Barendur remains, and nothing of the once powerful city has ever been found. A secret now that can never be told. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Genitivi. My throat is feeling a little dry. 1 second. Ooh, that's better. This is why I always keep a drink right close by when I'm recording. There we go. 31 out of 60, that's good. I don't want to have to run back to Haven to sell shit, but no, our inventory is looking pretty decent. I think, ooh. Buddy, Solus. The Griffin robes are still better, however, oh my god. I'm pretty sure this'll be better for Vivienne, but oh my god, she's gonna look so shiny. She is gonna look so shiny. My goodness. Ah, she can pull it off. You know, I think Vivienne would look lovely in a sunshine yellow. I've been rather partial to yellow recently. I'm not sure why. Probably because, you know, it's spring, it's going to be summer soon-ish. I always prefer to dress in, you know, brighter colours during the spring and summer. And then you... Oh, shit, there were two of you. Didn't realise that. Come on, take him out. There we go. Ah, that one's too far away. Thank you kindly. Now then, is... Oh, flipping it. Hi there. Bap him. There we go. Nicely done, Aenor. And then, yeah, I don't want to go in the water in case I trigger more shit. Okay. Will there always be a spirit there? Is that just where that spirit lives and it's just constantly forming and reforming? Alright. Also, is it just me? Or are there more undead in the same area where there are more Avvar? Oh, flipping heck. Speak of the devil. Have a sip. Oop, oop, hello. Damn. There are so many of them. You're making your way over. Oh my god. How? So much undead. Oh, we only have one potion left. Excuse me. Rudeness, Blackwall. I was dealing with that guy. But yeah, all I was...
Talk about your dark and troubled past.
Excuse me?
Well, you have one, of course. Someone dear to you, someone you failed to save. Or a grave error in judgment, causing too many deaths. I've known a couple of people like that. Oh, maybe betrayal. That's always good.
No.
Well, you've got to give me something.
No, I don't. This conversation is over.
Touchy.
Blackwall does seem very secretive about his past. However, I think Aenor can respect that. Aenor isn't super nosy. She's not like, oh, I need to know what everyone's shit is all about. Also, how do I put this? Varric has a history of writing books about the people he's traveling with, and yeah, I think it's rather fair to not want your personal life being,
There must be something here.
you know, printed. What's private should remain private and all of that. Especially considering I don't think Varric ever got, you know, Hawk or any of their companions' permission to write Tale of the Champion. What I was trying to say before that, though, is that I don't necessarily know if there are more undead in this area because, you know, the Avvar wandering around the place disturbing them, or could it just be that, you know, the veil is weaker the further into the bog you go, so there will be, you know, at the epicenter of everything, there are going to be more undead compared to the edges of the bog. I'm not entirely sure which. Yep, things are gonna, yeah, there was no way of jumping across that. Please no one hurt the bogfishers. Bogfishers are tanky. Yep, cabin fever. I do believe... somewhere around here. Yes, there we are. Knock, knock. Yeah, we've got a dead guy right there. Waterlogged diary. A diary found in the fallow mire. One water-soaked entry dated 10 days ago is still legible. 10 days? And it's mentioning the god. I'm not gonna lie, I assumed that the plague and all of that, I assumed that would have been like months, maybe even years ago. But if this is... yeah, the gardeners are sick. This all happened within 10 days? Holy shit, this... things must have gone downhill very quickly here. Hold up, if there were people living here 10 days ago, then that means there probably wasn't the problem with the undead. Oh my god, that makes this place so much worse. So much worse, flipping heck. The damned roof leaks, and I've been eating boiled roots for a week. I'm squatting in a bog no one so much as spit in for 10 years. Still better than the alienage, thank Andraste. That's the last time I visit the city for a while. I'm worried about the gardeners. They weren't sick when I left, and now they're all down with a fever, and their little boy is at death's door. Nigel Marsh said we should lock them in their home, the sour codger. Maybe I can bring something to help. Is it deathroot that cures a fever, or elfroot? It can't be deathroot, can it? Askyra Witch is right. So many people in this bog are mistaking deathroot for other herbs. I mean, it's called deathroot. The clue is in the name. I find that very interesting. So that... yet this happened a lot more recently than I assumed. And considering this guy... ooh. That sounds like the bogfishers are having some trouble. Whatever. Blackwall. Buddy. Very quickly. Oh, that is so much better. Yeah, have that. Absolutely. And 1 second. That's... oh, that's a battle axe. I prefer swords for Aenor. Okay, good stuff. Nice. Yeah, the story that I'm getting, so there was a plague. Clearly, the guy said he was squatting, so presumably people were living more on the edges of the bog rather than, you know, in the middle. This seems to be an old, disused building that he just kind of decided, okay, I'll live here. Everyone started coming down with the plague. The marshes were saying, oh, let's lock the gardeners in their home, let's barricade them in. This guy... I'm not entirely sure what he could have died of. I'm presuming he was the guy that wrote the note. Although, given the fact that this guy is also saying, like, was it deathroot or elfroot that, you know, broke a fever? Presumably this guy, he died of, you know, deathroot poisoning. He took the deathroot, not realizing that, like, yeah, you shouldn't... don't eat stuff with death in the name, you know? Maybe that's a bad idea. That, or potentially, because if you remember, the door was locked and the key was outside, so potentially Old Man Marsh wasn't too happy with this guy, you know. Oh, he wants to help the gardeners. No, we can't have that because that'll spread the sickness. So potentially the Marshes locked him in his home. Admittedly, he has ways of getting out. So that's kind of why I'm like, but the fact that the door was locked and the key was hidden outside, that is very odd. Oh, shit, hello, you scared the shit out of me. Hi there. Oh, they're so lovely. They're so lovely and odd looking. Oh, I want to pet them. But yeah, the fact that the key was outside of the home, that's a wee bit dodgy, I think. Oh, excuse you. Alrighty then, if you want to fight. And spin. Final spin, there we go. Nice. Excellent. Okay, excuse you. No. I just want to go get the beacon. Ow, flat wall. And the thing didn't even drop anything. So rude. So very, very rude. I only have, 1 second, I only have a few seconds left on my timer. Ooh. I'm not exactly in a safe place to save. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna grab this beacon because the beacons act as fast travel points. So here's what I'm thinking. I'll pick up this beacon, then I'll travel back to the camp where it is safe. I'll end off there, and then at the beginning of the next episode, we'll just bounce straight back. That seems like a good plan to me. Not any loot. A yoink. I do have to wonder why Widris was leaving supplies, you know, around these beacons. Seems a little odd, but you never know. Grab that. And Veil Fire in the Fallow Mire. These unreadable runes evoke, for a moment, a sudden and overpowering feeling of smug and vengeful triumph, as though a difficult problem has been solved. There is the image of a bottled elixir. Then it fades. A cipher written in the last pages of Apostate Widris' journal corresponds to the Veilfire writing found in the Fallow Mire. The deciphered messages are notes that, when taken together... Excuse me? When my brain! It's the end of the episode. My brain is like, I shouldn't be thinking now. The deciphered messages are notes that, when taken together, form instructions on how to concoct a particularly dangerous poison. Wasn't Widris saying that the thing they were trying to make was, it was just a potion that would, you know, expand my mind and allow me to access the deeper parts of the Fade and all that rubbish? I think the demons may have led you on a bit of a merry dance, Widris. Oh god, we only have the one potion. Shit! Just keep going. I don't know what I'm attacking, but keep going, Aenor. Do a bat. And do a scream. There we go, come on. It's the archers that are completely wrecking my guard. Oh, flipping it, we're two down. Crap it. Come on, just keep going. Oh no, not more of them, not more of them. Nope, drink a potion. Thank you. Come on, stop hitting me from afar. You're very annoying. And do a spinny spin. There we go. Just keep on spinning, keep on spinning. Oh god, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Psst, he has so much fucking armor. He has so much guard. Sadly, I have no idea how to play as Blackwall. Oh dear. Just come on, Blackwall. Come on, Blackwall, you've got this. You've got this. Come on, buddy. Get up, get up. Get up. You can do it. You can do it.
Not backing down.
Come on. What are you doing?
Good work. We have a path free of corpses back to the shore.
Sound strategy.
Ooh! That were close. Flipping heck. God, I misclicked at the absolute worst moment. I hit F. I was trying to hit 3. I don't know how I misclicked that. Still, good job, Blackwall. Oh my god, he is so good at tanking. He is so good at tanking. Oh, excuse me. Take it. Thank you. Okay, anything else? No, we're all good. Okay, get me. Get me back to camp. Whoo, flipping heck. Alright. And with that, I am out of time for this episode. In the next one, hopefully we can make our way over to where the soldiers are being kept. We now have that handy-dandy path through the bog. But until then, please remember to like if you enjoyed, leave a comment below. And if you wanted to subscribe, it would be very much appreciated. I've been Callista. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next episode.